Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I am here today to share with you my update for Project 10 Uses. This is a project where I work on 10 items to use 10 times, and I pretty much use most of the products in my collection. I exclude things I don't want to open because I have other things like similar to it open right now, like mascaras, liquid liners, chapsticks, concealers, that kind of thing. But everything else is kind of fair game. So I was working on, I'm typically work on 10 items. I think last month I was working on 12. Yeah, I was working on 12, which is a lot. And I do have 3 items that are rolling out this month, which is great. I will leave the information about this project down below. I started this project a year and a half ago because I was watching Paula do this project and I loved it. I love the idea. The original creator is Phoebe HB and the inspiration is Melissa Gold. So I will leave all that information down in the description box. And one thing I did not mention is how many items I have hit my goal on through my February update. So let me just get that number for you. So through February, I have hit my goal on 104 items since I started this project. Yay. All right, moving on to the items that I did hit my goal on this month. The first one is a loose pigment. This is by Wet n Wild. It's the Color Icon Loose Pigment, and the shade is Mythical Dreams. This was nice. It wasn't... it's pretty. It's not an indie shadow. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it's pretty. And that's the reason why I kept it. Now, am I going to keep it forever? I don't know. You know, I may end up decluttering this because this is a lot of pigment. I may also take some of this and press it into a pan and maybe mix it with something else. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. The next item I hit my goal on, I just met this goal today. This is by MAC. It's their Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Creme in Your Coffee. This is beautiful. I really enjoyed wearing this one. Here's the color. It's really pretty. There we go. So 10 uses, and I just rolled this in last month, but no, I had 1 use on this last month and I used it 9 times to hit my goal. So as a reference, I had 6 uses on this. So I had to use it 4 more times. And the last item I can roll out is actually something I rolled in last month. This is by Makeup Geek. It's their highlighter in Daybreak. And this is gorgeous. I do have it on today. It's so pretty. I feel like my blush is kind of a hot mess today. Whatever. Anyway, there's the shade. It's so nice. Great formula. And I mean, you can hardly tell I've used it. And it also looks much darker, in my opinion, in the pan than it does on your skin. Anyway, love this highlighter. Okay, I'm not sick, but I cannot clear my throat, so I thought maybe sucking on a throat lozenge would help. We will see. I'm sorry if you can see it in the noise from it clattering around my mouth. All right, moving on to the items I am working on. So there are several here. There are 3 blushes. The first one is by Urban Decay. This was part of the Jean-Michel Basquiat palette, and the shade I'm working on is X-rated. It's this one here. This is really pretty. It's a little bit pinker than I would normally wear, but when I do wear it, I like to mix it with this one, which is NoHo. And I think they're both really pretty together. So there's X-rated on its own. And there it is mixed with NoHo. So I do like to mix the two. I have been working on finishing a blush. So a lot of the other blushes that I have in projects, they're slow going on most of them. So this one, I had 1 use last month. I'm up to 4. So I still have 6 uses to go on that. This next one I have the most progress on, I think. Yeah, most progress on. This is by NARS. It's their dual intensity blush in the shade Sexual Content. So this is one here. This packaging is ick now. I need to take some alcohol to it. But anyway, here is the shade. It's a duo, if I can do it straight. And this is beautiful. I actually had a different blush on today and then I didn't top it with this. Yeah, I did. I topped it with this. Right? Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I usually mix the 2 shades together. unless I need one of the shades to be more prominent. So sometimes I'll reach for the peachier shade. Peacher? Sometimes I'll reach for the peachier shade and other times I'll reach for the rosier shade. Just kind of depends. But let's see. Let me show you what it looks like. Them individually and then them mixed. So there are the two individual blushes and that's the two mixed. So this one I actually have 6 uses on. So I have 4 uses to go on this guy. And this next blush I have not touched. This is by Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Sweet. So here's the packaging. It's got some grime on it. And here's the shade. I have another like blush topper. And this one actually has a bit more pigment and looks better on me than the other one does. But I think I'm going to be able to hit my goals on some of these in the next month or so. So there is Sweet. It's a really pretty spring shade. So those are the 3 blushes I'm working on. I also have, gosh, so many lip products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lip products I'm working on. Let me start with the one I'm wearing today. This is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Illuminating Shine Lipstick in the shade Genius. So here is the packaging and here is the shade. This is really pretty. I really do love this formula. Is very nice. It's hydrating, which the challenge with this is that it can get everywhere. I was gonna say, do I have it all over my face? No. And it's gonna come off faster. I'm okay with that. As long as it doesn't dry my lips out, I'm like, it's fine. So I have 3 uses on this, including today's use. Then I have from Charlotte Tilbury their Matte Revolution lipstick in the shade Rose Kiss. So again, normal Charlotte Tilbury packaging. And here's the shade. I've worn this one 4 times. It's a nice shade for like a work makeup, you know? And I thought this may be too orange. I haven't put it on and thought it looked too orange yet out of the 4 uses. So so far it's here to stay. All right, next from Bite Beauty, I have the Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Date. It's a little deluxe size sample. This one has 4 uses on it. Here's the shade. This is also beautiful. There we go. So 6 uses to go on that. And then from Clinique, I have the Clinique Pop Lip Color and plus primer in the shade Plum Pop. So it's in this little deluxe size sample packaging. And here is the shade. Now this one I think I've used once. Yeah, I've just used this one once. It's beautiful. And then lastly, I've only used this one twice, but it's because I forgot it in my purse. It's by Tarte. It's the Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Holiday Spritz. And to be honest, I feel like I've used this more than twice, but I only marked it twice in my book, so that's all that counts. I'm just going to put it up here because I've run out of space. But there we go. There's the shade. I love these. Love, love, love these. I need to keep it out of my purse so that I use it because I think I can hit my goal on that one fairly quickly. The last item I'm working on is by L'Oreal. It's their Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Burst into Bloom. So it's one of these. It's in a pot. I did lose the little thing that you're supposed to press down to keep it, you know, safe. So there's the shade. We'll just get some of that loose powder up. And there is that shade. So that one I think only has 2 uses. Yeah, 2 uses. I had 1 use last month and I'm up to 2 now. But I really was trying to focus on one of these and focus on the Wet n Wild because it's been in here longer. And this shade by L'Oreal is also very close to a shade that's in my Pan That palette. So I want to use that one more than this, which is the challenge. I'll eventually get there. All right, so I have 3 that rolled out, but I was working on 12. So now I'm down to 9. And so let's just see what I get. I may roll in 2. Because sometimes one product is kind of boring to bring in. So I have updated my spreadsheet to be the most up to date through my February haul, like things that have come into my collection in February. So let's see what we get. Is it going? There we go. Oh, before I even look to see what that is, I'm not going to roll in any more lip products because I'm working on, 5 right now? 4? 5. I cannot bring any more lip products and no more blushes. So if I get a blush or a lipstick, it will be skipped and we'll roll again. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't a project. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. That isn't a project, so we're going to re-roll. That's going. Oh, another blush. Okay, MAC Powder Blush Duo in Moon and Shine. Yeah, that one's, we're not doing that one. We're going to just skip that. No blushes, no lipsticks. Did it go? I can't tell. There's so many products in this list. Okay. This is probably all dried out. ColourPop Jelly Much Shadow in Sweet Dreams. Okay. That's a good one. And then we'll do one more because I'm a glutton for punishment. Yep, can't do that one because it's a lipstick. That's MAC Amplified Lipstick in Craving. Another lipstick, Pat McGrath Labs Luxe Trans Lipstick in Lavish. I actually panned that one last year in my lip service. Okay, another eyeshadow. This is by Sydney Grace. It's their shimmer eyeshadow in Golden Strawberry. Okay, so we have an eyeshadow and, 2 eyeshadows. One's a cream. All right, let me go grab these items and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And as suspected, this ColourPop shadow is dry as a bone. This is the Jelly Much eyeshadow in the shade Sweet Dreams. So this is the packaging that it comes in. And here is the shade. It's beautiful. I mean, yeah, no. Dry as a bone. So I'm going to, after I show you the next product, I'm going to take some Duraline to this. So we'll see how that ends up working out. All right, the next and last product I rolled in is an eyeshadow by Sydney Grace. This is the shade Golden Strawberry. He is very much needing attention right now. I know, baby. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. There's the shade. Really pretty. Lovely formula. So I'm excited to use this. Okay, so I'm going to take some time and add some Duraline to this Jelly Much shadow. I watched somebody revive theirs and they used a crap ton of Duraline. Now, I have had this a while, so it wouldn't be a terrible thing for me to use a bunch of this up and then get a new one. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'll show you my process as I'm doing this. So I just pulled it away from the edges. Oh, that's really doing a good job. All right, we're still pretty bone dry. These should not dry out this quickly, or easily, maybe is a better word. All right, we're getting better, but not there yet. I think you can also use eye drops, and I've seen some people use water, like distilled water, so that's always an option. If you've had one of these dry out on you, what did you use? Did you use Duraline or did you use like eye drops or something? I think I'm going to leave it here for now, and we'll see how this ends up swatching. I don't think this is close to the original consistency, but there's the, it's not, I mean, it's, at least it's showing up. That's pretty. A lot of work though, and this is how much Duraline I have left. Let's see how this does in terms of staying sealed and not drying out again. until I can use it. Okay, well, that is my update for Project 10 uses. That was an interesting experience trying to revive this. I think on the second one, I have another one, and it's also very dried out. I may try eye drops on that one to see if that's a better option. But anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. It's cat playtime. Oh. Get up here, Ziggy. And the last item I'm working on is an eyeshadow by L'Oreal. This is the Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Burst and Bloom. Burst into... Look who's here. Hi. Thank you. That lipstick tastes good. Hi. Thank you. He wants some love and attention. Oh! Poor baby fell. You fell. You did. I'm so sorry. He doesn't look happy, does he? Okay, bye.